QUBT stock absolutely exploded after earnings, and the stock surged all the way up to as high as $14.45. But then in just two more trading sessions after the earnings day, the earnings report came out. As of today, on May 14th, it crashed as low as $10.54. But the crazy part about it all is the company, they reported revenue growth over from just $39,000 last year to over $3.6 million in this quarter. I'm sorry, $3.7 million in this quarter. So that's a pretty significant jump when you look at it, all the way from $39,000 to $3.7 million just over a 1 year period is pretty substantial. And so what this says is that QUBT is becoming a serious quantum computing player. But people are also asking, are they actually becoming the player that I just mentioned, like a bigger player in quantum, or is this just another day of hype? So I want to break that down here with you guys. And if you do enjoy videos on high risk reward stocks like QUBT, QBTS, Riggedy, IonQ, anything in the quantum sector, defense sector, space sector, you name it, I'll cover it. Comment below what it is you want to see, and also hit the like and subscribe button, as I do appreciate the support from you guys. So first off, QUBT, Quantum Computing Incorporated, closed the day at $11.78, and Claude does have bullish 1 year projections, price target of $14.37 from the current price levels at $11.78. Now, a few highlights from the report is that QUBT reported $3.691 million in this quarter in total revenue for Q1 of fiscal year 2026, compared to just a very measly $39,000 in the fiscal year of Q1 fiscal year of 2025. Now, this is I almost cussed right there, but this is an absolutely massive jump in just a 1 year period. And a major reason behind this came from acquisitions, including Luminar, Semiconductor, and QUBT, which helped rapidly expand the company's business operations. And they have other reasons as to why they were to have this big, massive jump. And they've been doing a lot of good things behind the scenes to be able to make progress like this. So honestly, I don't really know what to say with that. That's just a really big jump, guys. If you enjoy my content, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you ever need help making better decisions with investing, simply take a look at the first link below to get access to my community and support yourself with like-minded investors and get access to the world's leading AI models, Claude, Gemini, OpenAI, and Grok. Get all of this software for $7 in my community, and my community is free. So, investors, they also like several other things that were stated in this report. And a few other highlights that I did see here is that the company, it reported a smaller than expected loss per share of -2 cents and over $257 million in cash and cash equivalents right here. $257 million in cash and cash equivalents, and more than $728 million in short-term investments right here. So, despite being speculative, QUBT still has a very large cash position compared to many other smaller growth companies. So, I want y'all to keep that in mind when we talk about QUBT. And where things start to get very interesting is that even though revenue exploded higher, and the company, it did still report a gross loss of over $19 million in operating expenses right here, and roughly a $20.5 million loss from operations. So research and development spending also jumped significantly as the company continues investing heavily into future growth. So that is what you have to take into consideration, is the fact that, yes, this was a gigantic gigantic jump in revenue, but losses from operations did grow as well. And they did grow significantly when you compare it from Q1 of fiscal year 2025 to fiscal year of 2026. So you still got to keep that in mind with this quarterly report. Now, my humble opinion on why I potentially think that QUBT, even though it does have a 1-year bullish projections, and it could be a very good long-term opportunity with a 3 to 5 plus year timeline, but in the short term, potential reasons why I think it could have rallied all the way to $14.45 and crashed all the way down to as low as $10.54, which, to be fair, they did crash and they did hold support at a previous level of resistance, and it is showing as valid signs of support at the moment. But the pullback probably shouldn't surprise investors all that much. The stock moved from the prices I did mention right there, and that kind of move usually attracts momentum traders, short-term speculation, and profit taking. And once buying momentum slows down, these quantum stocks can reverse aggressively. And the bigger picture here that I want you guys to take into consideration is that investors are trying to figure out the major question. Can companies like QUBT eventually turn all this quantum computing hype into real scalable, profitable business? Or because right now, the market clearly loves the growth story that's undergoing at the very moment, but profitability and execution itself are still massive question marks that QUBT needs to prove to the all the investors out there to make the market sentiment of the stock to change the market sentiment in a way where people feel more assured and they feel that this is more than just speculation and something it could be tomorrow, but they want to see execution today. They want to see if they can actually execute and they can actually become profitable sometime in the short term. So overall, in my humble opinion, the earnings report definitely got Wall Street paying attention to QUBT again. And the company, it showed that's understating it, explosive revenue growth, but I don't know another word to say right now, strong cash reserves, and major expansion reports. But investors are still worried about heavy losses. There were heavy losses, and the losses did grow. They're worried about short-term volatility and whether the business can actually justify its valuation long-term. And guys, please let me know down below in the comment section what it is you guys think about QUBT. Are you bullish or bearish on QUBT long-term? And if you want more videos on stocks related to quantum, please let me know in the comment section below what it is you want to see in future upcoming videos, because I love doing the content you want to see. And please hit the like and subscribe button, as I do appreciate the support from you guys. But with that being said, David-InvestQ out. Stay safe. Keep making good decisions in your long-term portfolios. And I'll see you on the next video.